Sinan, the preeminent name in Ottoman Turkish architecture, is an artist of all time beyond compare. In his works, he displayed his genius, bringing the aesthetic together with technique. His talent as an artist appeared in his works, which he built as a great engineer. The Kırkçeşme, or 40 Fountains water supply system project, was completed before 1563, costing much more than the Süleymaniye Kuyu, and is still in extent today. In terms of both architectural and engineering aspects, the Mollava Aqueduct, among the water supply systems, is as worthy as Süleymaniye and Selimiye. Sinan the architect ensured the integrity of his works together with the aesthetic. His vision of integrity based on the insight of a building's central dome appeared itself in Süleymaniye as a perfect template. In the Süleymaniye Mosque, Sinan the architect was a frescoer of space who composed the Symphony of Infinity via stones. This majestic temple, located on one of the highest spots of Constantinople, known as the City of the Seven Hills, is a tura, or Sultan's signature, representing the Turkish Ottoman Empire. The person who engraved this tura on stone and gave shape to the desire for immortality was Sinan the architect. The Selimiye Mosque is considered the masterpiece of classical Ottoman architecture and the climax of both Sinan personally and Ottoman Turkish architecture in general. The cubing of minarets and domes was estimated definitely in the huge buildings, such as in Selimiye. But the works, reflecting the artistic power of Sinan, were not limited to only large mosques, known as Selatin. The perfection of his monumental structures was hidden behind other buildings, such as the Rustem Pasha Mosque. Along with Rustem Pasha, Sinan suggested a new background and focus to Süleymaniye, the impressive building of Istanbul, and completed the monumental silhouette of the city. The design plan of the octagonal dome and the topographical layout applied in Rustem Pasha was a kind of preliminary work for Selimiye. Contrary to the simplicity of Süleymaniye, Rustem Pasha displayed the exquisite examples of Turkish tiles. The decorations cover the mosque's mihrab and minbar, giving the interior a tile gallery appearance, and the harmony is fabulous. In the smaller mosques, such as Mihrimah Sultan, architectural design and engineering along with geometry and aesthetics have been applied with the same precision. Even in a smaller mosque such as Üsküdar Şemsi Pasha, the ability of using space and creating new designs according to physical conditions reflected the genius of Sinan. This aesthetic emphasis of Şemsi Pasha and Sokolu Mosque has appeared with all kinds of components in his larger buildings. The works of Sinan are so simple and almost modest, contrary to their exact and definite designs. His works, having no exaggerated ornaments or decoration, reflect his well-balanced mental state. The Sokolu Mosque is remarkable for its dome design and interior integrity, as well as its ornaments. The aesthetic appearance of the mihrab has been framed by the finest examples of Turkish tiles, with their motifs and colors. The panels of exquisite calligraphy and colorful tiles on the wall have been the reflection of sophistication. The window system of the facade is lighting up this colorful scene. Sinan the architect made the most of formal architectural heritages. Yet, as an art genius and architect, he didn't imitate or reproduce the works of the past. In this context, it has long been argued that he was under the influence of Hagia Sophia. But it is beyond dispute that Hagia Sophia was affected by Sinan and gained a new expression. The most important addition to Hagia Sophia made by the Ottomans was two large minarets, built by Sinan. The first minaret of Hagia Sophia was built in the period of Fatih. The other was built in the period of Yavuz. The two minarets, which were designed by Sinan, both had very thick bodies, beyond compare to former minarets, and had two strong focuses connecting the building to the background at the western end. He wanted to integrate the building with the mission carried by Istanbul and transform Hagia Sophia's expression of orientation to the east, giving the former two slim minarets into the synthesis of Western and Eastern. He was the master who created new constructional solutions fit to all geographical and climatic conditions for his every works all over the empire. His memoirs, housed in the Suleymaniye Library, were finished with the following words, which are a kind of prayer explaining his art to us. I hope that when people who are simple-hearted and well-intentioned keep watching what I have done until the end of time, until doomsday, and if they notice the seriousness and effort of my struggle, they will judge me fairly and remember me with prayers and gratitude, God willing.